Let's see if I remember how to talk to myself. Well, good morning everyone from Bangkok, Thailand. I am finally here. It's pretty noisy here, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. Hopefully you can. I got here late last night, or early morning, 3:30 in the morning. And I didn't sleep at all on the plane ride here. I couldn't go to sleep when I got to the hotel. So I'm going on about a day and a half of no sleep. But I have energy, and I think it's because I'm so excited to find out what this place is all about. So on my way to the pier, I stumbled upon this temple. I can't for the life of me pronounce it, so I'll just put the name of it on the screen now. Never seen anything like this before, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to see a lot more temples during my travels here in Thailand. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ow. Yep, Pepsi? Pepsi? Okay. This looks pretty good. What baht? 120?
Pepsi, there. Sorry.
It's okay.
I know, I look Pepsi.
Okay, Koh Phangan. Now I'm back on a busy road somewhere. I'm not too far away, but not in walking distance of where I have to go. So I'm going to try to see if I get a tuk-tuk to take me back to where I need to go. You know where that is?
Thailand ไม่มีอ่ะ Thailand มีไหม Thailand ไม่มีภาษาไทยที่ไหนวะ Thailand เนี่ยต้อง Thailand
I don't know.
Thailand
Yeah, it's Thailand.
เมือง Thailand
It's near Koh San Road. Can you take me to Koh San Road?
ภาษาโรด
Koh San Road? How much?
Okay 200 บาท
Oh, 100?
150 150
150? 120. 120.
150 okay
150?
150 okay
Okay, 150. Okay.
okay
Okay. You can let me know if I got ripped off or not. Whoa. Gotcha. Hi, Sweaty Cup. One ticket?
Go and return 40 baht.
40? Good morning, everyone. So, I am here somewhere in Bangkok, next to the river, where I am going to be going to an island called the Green Lawn, which is that right there, where I am gonna rent a bike and explore whatever's on that island. So I am back on the bike once again. I have no idea where I'm going, what I'm going to see on the green lung, but I got this bike for the entire day. So let's see what we can find. So I've been riding on this main road for a little bit, and I keep on seeing these little side roads. I have no idea where they go, but I'm gonna check it out. So hopefully I took the right way, and I don't have to backtrack to where I was, because that would be no fun. But this is a really cool area. Right now, I don't even feel like I'm in a city. Kind of feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, really. All right, so I come to a right or a left turn. Which way should I go? Well, this guy on the motorbike's coming, so I'm gonna follow him. We're gonna go to the right. Oh, I shouldn't do that with one hand. All right, I think I made the right decision. I'm back to the road I believe I was on before. So that's a good sign. Alright, so there's supposed to be a floating market not too far away from where I am, so I think that we're gonna go check that out. So navigating on this island here, it's kind of difficult. There's so many different roads that you can take, but luckily I have my phone and I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. We'll find out. And I passed where I needed to go, so I need to backtrack. But I think we're almost there. So, after trial and error, I finally made it to the floating market. A lot of people here. Seems like a really popular place. So let's go check it out. This is a pretty big market. I have no idea where I'm going, but I'll find something eventually. So I've been looking for a smoothie ever since I got here. It's super hot. So got a watermelon one. Let's try it out. That is really good. So I can finally say I've been to a market in Thailand. This is a really cool experience. Very unique, something I've never experienced before. But it is super hot right now. It's probably like the hottest. I probably picked the worst time to come. But I'm gonna make my way back to the bike rental and head out of here. So something I forgot to mention is that in Thailand, they drive on the left-hand side of the road. So something I have to kind of get used to. It feels awkward, but gotta do it, right? My sense of direction is horrible. I like went the total wrong direction. Now I have to backtrack once again. I was able to ride my bike from Canada to Mexico with, I guess, some issues, but for the most part I was able to figure it out. But on this small little island here, it is tough. So I am almost to the bike rental shop. I was able to use my brain and figure out how to get back there. So that's good, my brain works. Today is my final full day here in Bangkok. So I'm gonna try to make the most of it. Got a list here on my phone of different places to go to. Probably not gonna be able to do everything, but I'll try my best to do as much as I can. I am starting here in Klong Bang Lung floating market and kind of find out what's around here. I'm not really sure, so let's find out. Hi, Swadee Cup. One mango sticky rice. How much? 80? That's okay. You keep. You keep. Okay. Koh Phangan. So I got this mango, sticky mango rice? Sticky rice and mango. Sticky rice and mango. It looks really good. I know this is like a really popular thing in Thailand, so let's give it a go. Mango's good. I think I'm supposed to eat them together, but alright, let me eat it together. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Pretty good. So it's kind of confusing here. I really don't know where to go. But when I was waiting for this food here, there was a boat that was coming by picking up people, so I think I should be able to take it, and I think it's like a big giant loop. I think it also goes to another place that I wanted to go, so after I finish this up I will see if I can get on it. So I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if I just paid the guy on the boat or if there's a booth I was supposed to go to. I have no idea, but we'll figure it out. So about 15-20 minutes of waiting there. None of the boats stopped, so I'm just gonna take a motorbike taxi because where I want to go isn't that far away, so, and it'll probably be faster doing that than keep on waiting over there. Plus I have no idea what I'm doing. How many times have I said that? I don't know. Swadee Cup. Okay. Yep. Koh Phangan. Thank you. Alright, I survived. So it's the fastest way to get around, taking motorbike taxis, but it's always kind of scary, but I made it, so let's go check this place out. So I came here to see this big giant gold Buddha, but it looks like it's under construction and it's all covered up. So that's kind of disappointing. I wouldn't have came here if I knew it was all covered up, but that's part of traveling. Ups and downs. Stuff never goes the way you planned it. Just gotta go with the flow. I am going to head out again on a motorbike taxi, and I don't know where am I going. Let me look at my phone. So I have Chinatown on my list, so I guess we'll go there. The first guy canceled on me for some reason. Okay, let's see if this guy will pick me up. This is the first motorbike taxi that's offered me a helmet. Makes you feel a little bit safer, even though it's still kind of sketchy. But anyway, it's a little bit of a ways to get to Chinatown, so I will check back in once I get there. I wasn't sure where to be dropped off here, so I just picked a random place on the map. I think it dropped me off at some sort of market, but what I am looking for is a place to eat. So give me a sec to get my surroundings in order. There are so many people here. I shouldn't have went down this way. Oh, try unlock. Okay, open up. I am here at the train station, going to Hua Hin. About a 4-hour journey. It's really early in the morning. There's barely anybody here, and it's a really big train station too. So I got here really early just because I wanted time just in case there was an issue, I couldn't figure something out, but it's really simple. Lots of directions on where to go. So I got about an hour, a little over an hour before the train gets going. So I'll check back in with you when it's time. Another thing I was able to figure out, again, not too difficult, just gotta use your brain, common sense too. I promise I will eat Thai food. The next time I eat, I will eat it. I promise. Next stop is the hotel. I'm really surprised that this bike made it up this hill because it was really steep. I think we're gonna have some other hills like this at the next place we're going to, so at least we know that it can do it. I think it's right up there on that hill, so somewhat of a climb, but not, I don't think like we just did, so that's good. No, never mind, I guess we're going this way. Okay, I'm about a little bit over a mile till I get to where I'm going, but I just realized that like I have 1 bar left on gas, and I don't think there's any gas stations anywhere near where I am, so hopefully it's not going to be an issue. Hopefully not. We have arrived at our destination. No parking. Parking. There we go. Alright, I got here and I was trying to figure out how to open the seats, and for some reason I pulled down on this little cover here where you put the key in, and now I can't get it back open, and I'm kind of stressing a little bit. I think I might have to call the people because I can't for the life of me get it open. Alright, so this is a little stressful. I tried calling the motorcycle place and they just told me to get somebody who can speak Thai to help me. So let me try to figure this out and I'll check back in with you, hopefully with some good news. Alright, so after a long talk with the lady at the motorbike rental and a very helpful, friendly Thai cop, I was able to get this cover open. It's pretty simple, but I just didn't know. And then I couldn't get the seat open because I was about to run out of gas, so I had to call her back and the guy had to show me. Well, it was stuck, but he was able to get it free, so it's not an adventure without some stressful situations, I have learned. So a little explanation about what happened yesterday. This button right here, if you push down, it's supposed to open the seat here, and I couldn't for the life of me do it. So I thought maybe this little plate here was jamming it somehow, and I got it stuck, and I didn't know how to move the cover back to where it was. But future reference for myself, so I remember, or anybody else who's never rented a scooter or motorbike like this, you use this end here and you stick it in to the slot, and then you can cover it up, or you can uncover it. But now I can't get the freaking button to go down for the seat again, so I think I'm gonna swing by where I rented this and maybe switch it out for another one, because I plan on doing a lot of stuff today, and I don't want any issues. So there's nothing wrong with the bike. All the air belongs to me. They showed me how to open the seat and everything else that I should have asked yesterday. I've ridden motorcycles for most of my life, but not scooters. So next time I have learned to just ask before I just go off to places I've never been to and run into issues. So, but I feel more confident now that today should be pretty good. So there is supposed to be a really cool cave here. I think there's 2 ways of getting there. You could take a boat to get around the peninsula, or you can just hike it. So I'm gonna hike it because that's the funner way and it's good exercise. I just gotta find out where it is. Oh, I think it's over that way. Oh, I'm sweating. a lot more climbing than I thought it was gonna have to do, but I think I'm almost there. So I am here in the town of Chapon. I got here yesterday afternoon. I took the train from Hua Hin. It was about 4 hours, and it went by really fast, so it was pretty good. It seems like taking the train is a really good choice of transportation here in this country. But today I am going to be headed to my first island, which is Koh Tao. The pier where the ferry takes off is about, I think it's about like 30 minutes away, and it leaves in a couple hours, so I better get going. Okay, well, as you can see behind me, it's really windy, and I guess the boat is not taking off today, which understandable, but disappointing because I don't know where to go now. So the boat's gonna leave tomorrow around the same time it was gonna leave today. So I guess I'm gonna have to go back to Japan and spend another night, and hopefully I can come back tomorrow and it all works out. Now I am running into an issue of finding a ride. Man. Hey buddy. What's up? So, this is a wonderful start to the day. Grab, there's nothing around here for Grab. And I went to the counter and they said, oh, there's no taxis around here. And I mean, I don't even know. I'm like, it took about like a half an hour to drive here. So I'm just gonna walk, I guess, a little bit until maybe something gets picked up on this Grab or I find somebody who can give me a ride. But says nobody nearby. God dang it. So I messaged the girl that dropped me off here, and she is willing to come back and pick me up. She said it might take a half an hour, but that's okay because she is the only person who is willing to take me to where I need to go. So I'm gonna tip her very well because I really appreciate it. Yeah, homestay. So hopefully tomorrow the boat will go. So I made it to where I'm gonna be staying tonight. It looks like a fishing village. When I booked it, I just booked really quick because I was kind of panicking on figuring out a place to stay. So, but let me get back to you and see if I can figure out how to get my way to the homestay. So this place is actually pretty cool. Very non-touristy. I don't think there's any tourists around here at all. At least I haven't seen anybody. So it's very authentic. And the whole layout of this place is really cool. They got this patio right on the water. You can watch the boats come in and out. You got really good food. And yeah, maybe it didn't work out today because I was meant to stay here. It's how life works, right? So, things didn't go to plan today, which is always unfortunate, but there's really nothing you can do about it. Just gotta go with the flow, and everything always seems to work out. So, and I really am enjoying this homestay I'm staying at. Very chill vibes, and just a very different look of Thailand that most people don't see because, like I said, there's no tourists around here. So anyway, I am going to stay in this hammock for as long as possible, and I will see you in the morning, hopefully with better news than today. Good morning, everyone. So it looks like the ferry is good to go today. Still windy right now, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as it was yesterday. So the owner of this place I'm staying at double checked for me, called them up, and they said it's good to go. So if you're ever planning on staying in Chapon, I highly recommend staying here. I'll put the name of the homestay on the screen now. The owners are so nice. The food is delicious. The accommodations were very comfortable, and it's just a very authentic atmosphere here. So, but anyway, I am gonna eat some breakfast and head out to the pier in a couple hours. So as you can see behind me, there's a lot more people here than yesterday, which is a good sign. I got about just a few minutes before I get on the boat and make my way to Koh Tao. So after an hour and a half of delay, I am finally getting on this boat. I hope Koh Tao is worth it, because it has sure been a challenge to get to this island. So, believe it or not, I actually made it to Koh Tao. I finally made it. I guess there was a moment where I didn't think this was gonna happen and I would have to change all my plans, but it all worked out, just like everything else in life. So I'm staying at this really cool resort, Everybody gets their own little personal bungalow with a patio, a hammock, which I'm looking at right now. It looks very inviting. It's calling my name. But I gotta finish the video. So since I got delayed yesterday on coming here, I am only gonna have tomorrow to explore the island, which is unfortunate, but it gives me a reason to come back. I'm going to go into town, get something to eat, and then come back here, lay in this hammock for as long as I want to, getting eaten by mosquitoes, and yeah, getting eaten by mosquitoes again. Good thing I brought medicine. Mosquitoes love me. But anyway, I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So I woke up early this morning, went into town, rented a motorbike, and now we have the freedom to explore this island as we please. Oops, I forgot to put it on my phone. Hold on a sec. Okay, I have it in my phone, so let's get going. So this motorbike didn't come with a phone holder, so it's a little challenging navigating myself around, but I think I'm almost there. Alright, so we got some off-roading here I gotta do, and looks like a fun way to get up there. The brakes on this thing are not very good. So that was quite the adventure just to get to where I am right now. Like I said, it's supposed to be the highest point here in Koh Tao, or at least that's what the sign said, so let's go check it out. So this is quite the view. Glad I came up here. That place was really cool. I spent a lot more time sitting there than I anticipated, but that's okay. Going to go find a beach. I think there's one that's a little bit secluded and it's not supposed to be too busy, so let's go. It is really difficult to navigate around this island. And I think two factors. I've never been here before, and there's always all these little side roads that you could take, and Google Maps is not always reliable, but I made it. Thought it'd be a little bit of a bigger beach. I decided to try inside this time. Maybe I won't get so wet. Maybe I'll get boat sickness. Hopefully not. Alright, so that boat ride was not too bad. It went by really fast. I only got a little motion sickness, but I was able to fight it off. So yeah, pretty good so far. First impressions of Koh Phangan, hope I'm saying that right, it is a lot less congested than Koh Tao. Everything in Koh Tao was like all piled up on one another, but here is nice and spread out. So I have to find a motorbike to rent, and then I'll head off to the hotel, which is about maybe a half an hour away.
Okay, 750 for the rent also.
How much? 750?
750 for 3 days. ตุเลใส่น้ำมันให้ลงมาก่อนตามหมดแล้ว
Okay, I was about to say everything was going smoothly so far, but now the bike won't start. Let me try it one more time. Yeah, the bike won't start. Okay, give me a sec. All right, again, it is operator not knowing what he's doing. Bike won't start when the kickstand is down. I should have known that. Quite a windy morning here on Koh Phangan. It's also a very wet morning. It's supposed to be heavy rain till the afternoon, and it's supposed to clear up after that. Today I was planning on doing something that involved me going into the ocean, but right now it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But we'll see how the weather turns out later today. If that plan doesn't go through, I have other things to check out, but we'll see how the afternoon looks. So I'm changing my plans up a little bit today. I was originally gonna go kayaking, but the ocean is just way too rough, and I don't think it's the safest thing to do, so next time. But there is a little hike not too far away to should be a nice viewpoint of the surrounding area, so I'm gonna go check that out. And of course I went too far, but you shouldn't be surprised that I did that, so let's backtrack a little bit. Okay, I see some monkeys ahead of me. Hey, Mr. Monkey. It's okay if I come by really quick? Oh, you got your whole family's here. Don't mind me. Just passing through. It is hot. Okay. I'm sorry for being a disappointment sometimes, but I can't make it to the top of this. I'm so hot, and I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. It doesn't even look like I'm close. I'm just call it and head back to town. So again, sorry for not giving you the view, but I'll try another hike in the coming days. So So I couldn't end the day without a view, so I ended up just Googling viewpoints, and I found this place here. Nice view. I believe the island in the distance is Koh Samui, which I will be going to in a couple days. So I am going to hang out here for a bit, enjoy the Singha. And I'll see you in the morning. Okay, just a little catch up. I went somewhere to go eat breakfast, or I tried to, and I parked the bike, and it's got ambushed by bees, and I got stung so many times. I don't think anything too severe. I mean, hurts a little bit, but I don't think to the point where I need to go to a doctor, but that was horrible. I left my sunglasses at the restaurant, but that's okay. I don't want to go back there. They're cheap sunglasses anyway, so I am headed to a different accommodation for today. Should be pretty cool and unique. It's about 30 minutes away, so hopefully I don't get attacked by any more bees, and I can make it there. So I made it to the accommodations for today. It is kind of in the middle of nowhere, away from town, pretty secluded. The ocean is very, very rough, so I don't think I'm going to be going into it today, unfortunately. But yeah, this is a really unique, cool looking place. So, another pretty awesome accommodation. I got my own little bungalow once again, with a patio, a hammock. Only thing is there's no air conditioning in this bungalow, but they do have a fan. But I'm right next to the ocean, so the ocean breeze, it feels really good. So I can survive one night without an air conditioner. So I wasn't really sure what else I was going to do today. I was thinking I might be going to a couple places, but this morning with the bee situation, it is kind of, I don't know. I don't really feel like doing anything. So I'll check out the surrounding area a little bit later, but for right now, it's just me, this hammock, and a beautiful view. Oh my gosh, that hurt. So the rope for my lovely hammock snapped. I hit the floor. Here's my friend from last night. It's nice meeting you. See you later.
Big bike. This big bike. Sorry, check motorbike.
Okay. You can't find my paperwork.
ID.
Okay, ID.
And you paid already motorbike, okay.
Yep.
Until today, okay. Okay,ครับ. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Thank you.
ขอบคุณครับ. So, he found the paperwork. I gave him my passport card, not my actual passport. I ain't gonna be doing that anywhere. But he found it, and we're all good. A lot of problems on this trip every day, but I get through them, so that's good. Now I need to find a taxi to this pier where the boat's gonna go to Koh Samui. Just gotta find out where taxis are, because Grab is not available on the island, so give me 1 sec. Made it to Koh Samui. Wasn't too bad of a boat ride. It was only about like 20-minute ride, and the sea wasn't rough. Didn't get any motion sickness, so that's good. So I am a little bit too early to check in. I have to still figure out how to get there. It's on the, I think it's on the other side of the island of where I am right now. But I am gonna try to find something to eat, pass the time. Yeah, this looks like a pretty cool place. So that was really good. I tried to eat as slow as I possibly could, but I still have like an hour and a half before I can check in. And also, I said it was on the other side of the island. My hotel is maybe like a 10-minute motorbike ride from here, so let's see if I can find somewhere to hang out for a bit. So I made it to my hotel. Only issue that I have is right behind you is a window and there is a road right next to the window, but I'll just close the curtains. And it also doesn't look like a very busy road, so I'll see. I'll find out. So I'm just gonna kind of settle in and check back in with you in a little bit. Hello everyone, it is me. 2 days later. Yesterday I decided to call it a rest day, edit some videos, take a break from moving around so often. I am very grateful to be able to do this, but moving around from one location to the other so frequently, it does get a little bit tiring. So I just needed one day just to relax, and that's what I did. Today I am going to rent a motorbike and I'm going to attempt to get to the highest point here on the island of Koh Samui. I believe the road could be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm up for it. So let's do it. Yeah, on Thursday. So 3 day? Thursday? Okay, change of plans. I just got to the dirt and I went down the steep hill. The brakes on this thing are like, there's no brakes. I was just sliding down that hill. I almost dropped it, but it's a lighted up bike. I was able to catch it, so I'm not gonna take the chance going on that road on this not so well motorbike. So I think there might be one other way to get there. So I'm gonna give that a go, and if that doesn't work, we're gonna do some alternative locations, but I'm gonna try. All right, so I am taking a little pit stop at this viewpoint with a restaurant. So you know, the one thing I've really enjoyed about the 3 islands I've been to so far is these type of places. Nice restaurant on a cliff looking over a great view, peaceful, relaxing, great food. Good place to unwind. Yeah, I love these places. Oh. Hot. I made it to the highest point here in Koh Samui. The road was a lot easier to manage than the first way that I went, but it's still a challenge. So I would say if you don't have any experience riding motorcycles, I probably wouldn't do it. But I was able to do it on this Honda Click, and it didn't struggle at all. The only thing is the brakes. I had to be very careful going downhill, but yeah, I made it. So I'm giving my brakes a little bit of a break. This hill is super steep, but it's weird. Google Maps, I don't understand sometimes. It's taken me on a completely different road, and it's been paved 99% of the time. So I guess there are multiple ways to get up here. You just have to do some research and figure out which is the best for you. But I can see the ocean. I'm pretty close to the bottom. So I have arrived at the first destination for today. It is a small temple. I came here for one reason, and I'm looking at it. I can see it in the distance. Something I've never seen before, and I'm pretty sure not that many people out there have seen. So let's go check it out. So I am here at another viewpoint restaurant. After this, I am going to try to get to my first waterfall in Thailand. It's about 5 miles away, but in no rush to get there. Enjoying the Singha and the view. See if I can do this. Ugh, so slippery. I'm wearing the wrong shoes. Okay, there we go. I did it. Oh shit. So I made it to the waterfall. It is called Mae Waterfall, I believe. That's how you pronounce it. Probably butchering it, but it is very busy here. Lots and lots of people. But it is worth coming here because it is a pretty cool waterfall. So this place is called Tornum Magic Garden. I tried coming here a couple days ago, but when I arrived, it was just way too many people. And I was just gonna blow it off. I said, that's okay, I don't need to see it. But this morning I said, I wasn't really sure what to do today. So I said, okay, I'll give it another go. So I left a little bit earlier to beat the crowds, and it was a good decision because there wasn't that many people there. And it was very, very cool. I would say this is probably the best place I've been to on Koh Samui, so definitely recommend it. Now I am hungry. I've been craving something in particular for a very long time, and I think I know where to get it. Good morning, everyone. So today is a travel day, a long travel day, about 8 hours. I have a boat and then a bus to take to Krabi. So I don't know if I talked about this on video yet, but there is a 7-Eleven on every corner in Thailand. And I go there a lot, and I would say the number one thing that is at 7-Eleven that I don't think you can get back home is a toasty ham and cheese. They are so good. If you are ever in Thailand, it is a must get item. I got here kind of early, about an hour and a half before the boat takes off, so let's enjoy this toasty. It's nice and warm. If I can get it out. They let me on the boat about an hour early, so got a good seat. Biggest boat I've been on so far. And I'm not really sure how long it's gonna take, but I think maybe like at least an hour. I don't know. I didn't really look into it, but yeah, we should be headed out in about an hour. I might have to wait around a bit for the bus to show up, but it'll give me time to figure out where to go because I have no idea where I am. I got it. Backpack barely made it. All right, this bus was sitting here for a while, and I just said I better check to see if this is the bus, and this is the bus. But again, I'm early, so it really doesn't matter. But I get to choose wherever I sit, which is pretty good. So, after a very long bus ride, I made it to Krabi. Now I need to find a ride to the hotel. Luckily, Grab, I'm pretty sure is available in here. Yeah, it's available in this town, so that's a good thing. Because this guy who's walking towards me right now wanted to like charge me like 500 baht to go like 2 miles. I said, no. Hello. I ended up going with the guy who, literally right when I got off the bus, was asking me if I wanted a ride. I lowered him down from 500 to 100, which is more reasonable. He told me I have to wait a little bit so he can get a few more people to get on his taxi truck, and we'll be headed out. So I made it to my hotel, which I will be staying at for 3 nights. I ended up falling asleep pretty much right when I got into my room, which wasn't planned, but I don't know. maybe I didn't get too much sleep last night, or it was a long travel day to get here, but regardless, I feel pretty good. It was a nice nap. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will be able to do what I want to do tomorrow. It is supposed to rain every day while I'm in Krabi, but looking at the weather forecast, it should only be for a couple hours every day, so hopefully it won't affect any of my plans. But anyway, that's it for today. I will see you in the morning. Okay, destination. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Hello, Swaddy Cop. Do you have kayaks to rent?
I have kayak for you.
I'd like to rent a kayak.
600 baht.
600 baht? Okay. I finally managed to get a kayak. I am in this area about 30 minutes from where my hotel is, and really don't know what's around here. I asked the guy, I said, which way should I go? He said, oh, I just go that way. I said, okay, I'll just go that way then. So let's go find out what that way is. So this looks like the right way. That is something. Here a bunch of, I'm assuming, are insects up in the trees here. Wow, that's really cool. All right, low clearance, lay down. All right. I was gonna stop on this little patch of what I thought was sand, but it's just a bunch of mud. So gotta get out of here. So now I'm covered in mud, which is great, but it'll be okay. I've been out here for about, I don't know, hour and a half, and I think I've seen everything that I want to see. I'm gonna head back, return the kayak, and make my way back to Krabi Town. Good morning, everyone. So as you can see, my hotel is right across the street from the town market, and it seems to start very early in the morning, about maybe 4:30 in the morning, and it's very loud. They play loud music for some reason, And yeah, I woke up very early this morning, but that's okay because I went to bed pretty early last night. I was just tired from kayaking yesterday. So before I head out for today, I think I might walk through this market just to check it out, see what it's all about. Today's my last full day in Krabi, so I want to make the most of it. So it's pretty much just a market where you can buy vegetables, fruits, fish, meat. Really, really big place. So that was a cool little walkthrough of the market. I wasn't in there for that long. It's more if I was going to be cooking food, which I'm not, so not much for me in there. But it was really cool to check out. So I'm headed to a place called Tiger Cave Temple. It's about 5 miles away. I think it's supposed to be a pretty brutal climb to the top of this temple, but I'm gonna give it a go because I haven't accomplished a hike since I got here, so I gotta do it today. So I figured this was gonna happen. You have to cover your shoulders to go into this temple. So luckily, I brought a shirt. I came prepared. Okay, let's go. All right, the climb has begun. I believe it's about 1,200 steps to the top. I'm about halfway up. These steps are the biggest steps I've ever walked on. Better be worth it.
One behind you.
When I said I was halfway, that wasn't true. It's about like a quarter of the way. But it could be a false summit, but I'm pretty sure I see the top. Hiking in Thailand is no joke. It's tough.
Tady vyfotit krásný nahu.
อย่างไรเขาพลังเลย
All right. So that was very challenging. I've learned so far, well, at least the hikes that I've done so far here in Thailand, that don't underestimate them. They are challenging. They are very, very steep, and the humidity just makes it a lot more hard, but I did it. And I'm glad I did it because it was a really nice view. And going down, it wasn't too bad. On the way up though, I did see somebody pass out, which was kind of scary, but he seemed to be okay. I stopped here to take a break. Ice cream, soda, and then after I finish all this stuff, I am going to go find a beach, sit there, and be lazy. So I made it to Anong Beach. I'm really glad I didn't stay in this town. It is so busy, so many tourists. Krabi town is what I prefer. It's more local and there are still tourists around, but not like Anong. So I have two options of where to go now. I can go about a 2-minute walk to the beach, going this way. If I go this way, I can do a hike to another beach that's more secluded. I really don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna do the hike. So I made it to, what's the name of this beach? You know, I noticed I'm not very good at like telling you where I am, because I don't even know where I am. This is called Pei Plong Beach. And the hike to get here wasn't actually too bad. Only thing is you have to make sure everything is in your backpack because there are a bunch of monkeys on that trail taking stuff out of people's backpacks. So other than that, it wasn't too bad. But I'm looking at this water and I need to get into it ASAP. It is kind of cold, but after all that hiking and it being a very humid day, this feels wonderful. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So I am up early this morning, headed out of Krabi, taking a boat to Koh Phi Phi. It's about a 2-hour boat ride, and hopefully it all goes good. I made it to Koh Phi Phi. Not too bad of a boat ride. Took, I think, a couple hours to get here. A lot of people. Now I need to find my hotel. I don't believe there is a need to get a motorbike or a taxi. It's a really small island, so it's easy to get around. You know what? I don't even think they have any motor vehicles on this island, so give me a sec to get my surroundings in order. I think this is it. This is, no, a little bit more. I don't know where to go. Where am I? Oh, maybe it's this one. That must be this one. No? Okay. Maybe down here? I walked too far? Maybe. That must be this one. I don't know. The signing is so bad here. No? Okay, give me a sec.
How many people?
Just one, just me.
คนเดียวนะ
Okay, cup and cup. It is very hot and it is very humid today. So I managed to find my hotel. It took me a bit of walking up and down the stairs. I knew I was in the right area, but I just didn't know what building to go into because there was no sign with the name of the hotel on it. So eventually a girl walked up to me. She could tell I looked confused and lost, and she helped me find where I needed to go, so I really appreciated that. So my first impressions of this island, Koh Phi Phi, of me just walking from the boat to the hotel is, I don't know if it's for me. It is probably the most touristy place I've been to so far, and I should be expecting that because again, I am going to touristy places, so I should already be prepared for that. But on this island in particular, I just, I don't even feel like I'm in Thailand right now. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I have 2 full days here, so I'm gonna give it a chance. I have one thing in particular that I want to do, so I'm hoping that I can do that. And if for some reason that doesn't work out, I'll just wander around and figure out something to do. I'm pretty sure there's something for me to do. So I am drenched in sweat, so I'm gonna clean up, go into town. I'm craving fish for some reason, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find a restaurant that has fish. Hello, Swaddy Cup. Kayak? Rent a kayak? How much?
How many hours?
Maybe like 2 hour.
2 hours, 300 baht.
Okay, I'll do it. So I got myself a kayak. It is a lovely day today. Perfect day to do this. I have 2 destinations I want to go to with this kayak. First place I'm headed is about 15 minutes away, and it is called Monkey Island. Whoa! When the boat comes, it makes it a little bit choppy out here. Okay, it's done. So the sand on this beach is probably like the softest sand I've ever walked on. It is so soft. It is really crowded here. And the few monkeys that are here, it's just a swarm of people around them and you can't even see them. I'm gonna head out. I wasn't here for that long. Try to go to a different beach and see if it's less crowded. So the wind has started picking up and the current is like pushing me out the opposite direction I want to go. And these boats, I think, see one behind me, every time they pass, these huge waves come, so a little sketchy, but I'm gonna still try to get to where I need to go. All right, here comes some waves, and I'm like pointing in the wrong direction. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it. There you go. At least I'm pointing in the right direction. Whoa. Whoa. Come on. You're pointing the wrong direction. I don't want to go that way. So I'm kind of struggling with the wind. It's just pushing me in all different directions. And I think the reason why I'm having issues is because they gave me a 2-person kayak. And it's like all the weight's in the back. So it's just like the weight is uneven and I'm about to hit this rock. Hold on. Sorry, crabs. Sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna call it and head back and return this kayak. And come on. Update. I'm just swirling around in circles. I'm gonna try sitting in the middle and see if that makes a difference. Come on. Come on! Come on! Stop it, wind! Please! Cooperate with me! Man! Come on! So that was pretty tough getting back to the kayak rental, but I made it. I'm super tired, and it didn't turn out the way I was hoping it to go, but that's okay. Good morning, everyone. So this morning has been pretty tough for me. I ate something yesterday that my body didn't like, and I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning. I have a major headache too. I'm gonna just take a little break this morning and hopefully I feel a little bit better. Enough to go out and see more of the island, because today is my last day, so hopefully I can make the most of it. I managed to get myself out of that room. Still don't feel very good, but figure maybe fresh air would help. Can I get this?
Yeah, you want with egg?
Yes, yes.
You want
And,
spicy? Little.
just a little, just a little. And can I get a watermelon shake
Okay.
and a water?
And one small water and watermelon shake and prawn creamy tom yum. Good? Okay.
Okay, cool. That is so good. It is a watermelon shake, and I'm really lightheaded right now, and it's definitely helping. So I have no idea what this is called. I just pointed at the picture on the menu, but it's very good. You know, I kind of realized that I don't know the name of anything, so I apologize for not giving you the names of some of the places I go or some of the food that I eat. It's because Jesus, that was crazy. The fuck? This umbrella just broke. So that's great. What was I saying? I don't know the names of places. So today I am leaving Phi Phi Islands, headed to Phuket. Got a 3-hour boat ride to get there. I also am feeling a lot better. I slept for about 13 hours. Still not feeling 100%, but almost there.
You can walk outside, but this one for the boat stop there, for the Tao there. Okay?
It is so hot on this boat, and I think I got about 2 to 3 hours on it, so hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, I made it to Phuket. It was a pretty rough boat ride, but it's over with. Not really sure where I'm supposed to go, but I will figure it out.
Okay, guys. You?
You racket, you can bring by yourself.
Number 9? Okay, number 9. Where are you? After a very scary van ride, I made it to the hotel. Pretty nice, not too bad. Bed is a lot softer than the last 2 places I stayed at. The last 2 beds were like I was laying on concrete, but this one's pretty good. So I haven't eaten anything all day, and I really didn't eat anything yesterday either, so I am hungry and I am craving pizza. International driver's license? Yes, I have it. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one has motorcycle one. So the first place I wanted to go today is the largest temple here on the island of Phuket. But I got here and there's like literally no place to park. Every entrance says no entry, it's coned off, and I just have no idea where to go. I might give this a go another day, but for right now, I am going to try a different location. That's good. So that was the most nerve-wracking motorbike ride I've had in this country so far. It was really scary. People were going into the wrong lane towards oncoming traffic. People run red lights, and there was a couple times where you go around a blind corner, and right at the end of it was a road blockage for construction. There was no warning that it was coming. It was just right when you get out of that blind corner, it was right there. So you have to slam on your brakes, and all these cars are passing you by so fast. When you ride in this country, you have to be aware of your surroundings. 100% of the time, you can't let your guard down, and you have to be prepared for everything. But anyway, I made it to where I wanted to go. It is a big Buddha. Not the big Buddha that is very popular in Phuket. That one is unfortunately closed. Lots of loud cars, hold on. Okay, I think I'm good. So the popular big Buddha in Phuket is closed because of a landslide. So this is an alternative one. Looks pretty big to me. I can kind of see the top of it from where I'm sitting. So I'm gonna finish this up and we'll head over and check it out. I'm actually really glad that I came to this place. I've been to a lot of temples during my time here, so it's not as exciting as it was in the beginning, but I really enjoyed it here. I am hungry, so let's go find some food. So when I was eating lunch, I was looking at Google Maps and just seeing if there was anything interesting around the area that I'm in. And I saw that there was a beach about 5 minutes away from the restaurant. So I decided to come here. a lot of people, but I'm getting used to it now. The crowds. I am here in high season, so something I have to deal with, and I'm getting used to it. So it was quite the hike to get down to this beach, so I have quite a workout coming up when I decide to go back to the motorbike. But anyway, that's probably going to be a wrap for today, and I will see you in the morning. So today is the last day I have this motorbike. I only have a couple places I want to go today. It is a waterfall and a viewpoint. So I want to make sure I'm in the right place. I'm pretty sure I am. Yes, so I am here at Koh Tao waterfall, and yeah, let's go check it out. A little disappointing. I think I'm here in the dry season, so it's not much water, but that's okay. I didn't mind coming here, but there's really not much else to see here, so I am going to head out and figure out where to go next. So I am here at Khao Cod View Tower. Nobody barely here, which is nice, and not too far of a climb, which is also nice. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to figure out what gate I'm at. Gate 4. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I am here at the Chiang Mai airport. Not the Chiang Mai airport, that's where I'm going. I'm here at the Phuket airport, going to Chiang Mai. I got here really early, just to play it safe. I got about 3.5 hours before the plane takes off, so just gonna hang out here, get something to eat, and I'll check back in with you when it's time to board.
Safety is our concern. We will now demonstrate to you the safety features on this aircraft.
Koh Phangan. That was the most uncomfortable seat I've ever had on an airplane. There he is. So I arrived to the hotel, but like usual, I'm always a few hours early. So I am hungry, and my second favorite place in Thailand to go to is right around the corner. So I made it to my hotel. I'm going to be here for 2 nights. Tomorrow I am going to be exploring the surrounding area of Chiang Mai, and also be preparing for the reason why I came to northern Thailand, which I will talk about more tomorrow. But for right now, I'm going to call it a day, and I will see you in the morning. Alright, good morning everyone. It is another day, another road to try to cross. It's not as busy as the last few places I've been, so it's not as difficult to cross the street, but it can be kind of. I learned that if you just put your hand up, people will stop. But I don't know if this person will stop. Oh, I made it. Okay. Let us continue on with our day. So this behind me right here is the old town of Chiang Mai, and it's been here for around 700 years. My ultimate destination for this morning is on the other side of the town, so I thought it would be cool to make my way to it through the old town and see what's in there. So that place wasn't on the list of things to do today. I was just walking along and somebody, I believe he's from Dublin, he stopped me and said, hey, you should go check this place out. So I did. Let me cross the street really quick. I did, and it wasn't nothing impressive or something I've never seen before, but it was nice of him to suggest that place. So I've noticed that there are a lot of temples here in the old city, ranging from really small to pretty decent sizes. The only thing is, I've seen so many temples so far. I've been in Thailand for a little over a month now, and I can't count how many temples I've seen. So they don't excite me as much, but they're always nice to see. So I was walking by and I stumbled upon this place, and on the window it says they serve cinnamon rolls. I said, yes please, I want one of those. And it was probably one of the best cinnamon rolls I've ever eaten. So since I'm kind of burnt out on the whole temple thing, and only other things it looks like you can do here are go shopping and eat, which I don't need to do right now. So I don't get hit by a car. Don't want that. Now he's gonna back up. Okay, I survived. So, since I'm burnt out on all that stuff, I'm gonna head to the final location for the old city, and it's to pick up, hopefully, something pretty cool.
Passport and license, please.
Okay.
International driving license.
So I originally was just gonna go to this little viewpoint, but looking at Google Maps, if I keep on going up the road, there is another viewpoint. So I'm having a lot of fun riding this, so I'm gonna keep on going. So the place I was gonna go to is around the corner behind me. There is a lot of tour buses there, and there's nowhere to park. So I'm just gonna pass on it. It was just another temple, so I don't think I'm missing out on much. All right, a little bit of traffic jam here. I usually never do this, but everybody else does it here. So. There. If I didn't do this, I could sit in this traffic for forever, man. They went back so far, so I don't like doing it, but I think I gotta. I think that's on there pretty good. Shouldn't fall off. Hopefully. Sweaty cup. It's a waterfall?
Waterfall, you need to get ticket.
I don't have to. Oh, okay. My ticket. Okay. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, this is a national park, so gotta pay to get in. It costs 300 baht, which is, I don't know, maybe like $8 or something. I am here. Gotta go a little bit of a walk. Oh my gosh, is that it? Wow. That's a waterfall. Man, I saw pictures before I came here, but I didn't think it was this big. It's very impressive. Okay, let's go. So I made it to what I believe is the highest point in Thailand. So I don't know if there is a viewpoint here. I just went on this trail here and it just took me in a circle And I looked over there, there was nothing. And where I was just at, I didn't see anything. So maybe that's it. Seems like it. So it's almost 3 o'clock and I still have about 3 hours to get to where I'm staying tonight. So I'm gonna put the camera down, get some miles in, and I'll check back in with you in a little bit. So I made it to my accommodations for the next couple nights here in the town of Mae Sariang. It's a very quiet town, which I like. Very peaceful. I definitely underestimated the ride today. Google Maps said it was going to take like about 4 hours, and I think it ended up taking about 6 to 7 hours. So about 125 miles, and I am so tired. You wouldn't think it would be so exhausting riding the motorcycle, but I'm tired. My back hurts and I'm ready to go to sleep. But tomorrow there's a couple things in the surrounding area that I'm gonna try to check out and relax as well. This place is so peaceful. It's like the perfect place to relax. That's it for today, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So I slept for about 12 hours last night. The ride yesterday took a lot out of me for some reason, but I'm feeling refreshed and ready to explore Mae Sariang. It is a small town, so there's not too much to do, but I got a couple things that I want to check out. So let's get going. So the first place I am going to be going to is about half an hour away. A little bit of backtracking from where I was yesterday. And there's supposed to be another waterfall to check out. Let's go. So I'm stopping really quick, put on my jacket, because it is pretty cold up here in the northern part of Thailand. Not used to it. So I made it to the waterfall. I am the only person here. A little bit of a rough road to get to this place, so maybe that's the reason why there's nobody here. But I can hear the waterfall, or at least I can hear water, so it looks like I have to go down, so let's do it. I've been really impressed with the waterfalls here in this country. There was one or two that were a little bit disappointing, but for the most part, they are very impressive, especially this one. I also like that I am the only one here. I really feel like I'm in nature now. No noise from other people or cars or anything like that. It is very, very peaceful. So the path keeps on going. Maybe there's something else over here? I don't know. Let's go check it out. So good thing I went down that pathway, or I would have missed this. Not as impressive as the first one, but still very beautiful. So I haven't eaten anything all day today. I really didn't eat anything yesterday either. So let me go head back to the motorcycle and find something to eat. I found this restaurant. I was just driving by and you could smell the food coming from it, and I said, that's the place I gotta go eat. I don't know the name of the restaurant because it's not in English. The menu isn't in English, but there's pictures on there, so I just pointed out what I wanted. Also, I don't think anybody here speaks English, so a little bit of a challenge, but it's worth it. Alright, so there is one more place I want to go to before I head back to the hotel, and it's about 10 minutes from where I was just at, so let's go check it out. I am here at another temple. I know I was saying in the previous video that kind of burnt out on them, but this one looks pretty cool. I have to hike, or not hike, I have to walk up some stairs to get to the top. A lot of steps. I can see the top, so almost there.
They were like just over £20. Max was spending £20.
Good morning, everyone. So I am headed out of the town of Mae Sariang, headed to Mae Hong Son. It is about 4 or 5 hours to get there. There's really not much to see, or at least nothing that I want to see. So I'm going to be focused on just riding all the way there. So before I get on the road, I need to put in some gas because I think the gas stations along this way are bare minimum. So we want to make sure we don't run out of gas. 95 full. Pick up. All right, we are gassed up and ready to head out. So I am about halfway to Mae Hong Son. I am stopping here in this town called, what's it called? Kun Yam. Kun Yam? I think that's close enough. Put some gas in because I believe this is the only place to do it before I get to Mae Hong Son. So I don't think I needed it, but just be on the safe side. Run out of gas in the middle of nowhere is not something I want to do. This is not right. I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes are super red. I'm not on drugs. I am wearing the wrong eyewear riding this motorcycle. It just dries my eyes out so bad, and I wake up in the morning and my eyes are shut from mucus. So something I gotta work on figuring out to make sure that doesn't happen. But I made it to Mae Hong Son. Mae Hong Son. had to think about it for a little bit. But yes, I am in the town of Mae Hong Son. I'll be here for 2 nights, staying in a very cool place on the outskirts of town. And at least right now, besides the people who work here, I'm the only one here. So tomorrow I have quite a few things I want to do. So I'm gonna try to get up early, beat the heat, and check out what this town has to offer. So until then, I will see you in the morning. So you can actually see where I am staying. There's the airport there, and then these trees in this area right here, that's where I'm staying. I am about 30 minutes away from Mae Hong Son, here at the Caring Long Neck Tribe Village, which is across the river over here. Looks like you gotta take a boat across. Should be pretty fun. And before I go there, I know that there are negative reviews, people saying it's just a human zoo, and some people say they really enjoyed their time here. I figured I'd come here anyway and judge for myself. But first, let me take off my jacket, because when you're not riding, it's hot. Well, that was the shortest ride ever. First impressions, very unique, and a lot of souvenirs to buy. Hello, hello. You make all of these? Wow. Very nice. How much is this one? 200. 200? What about the turtle one? Turtle one, same 200? Ooh, this one's kind of... I like that one. But I think I'm gonna go with the elephant. 200? Okay. Okay, Koh Phangan. Very nice. I wasn't planning on buying anything, but I kind of feel like I have to, so I'm looking for a bracelet. How much is this one?
100 baht.
100 baht? Okay. 100 baht. Okay. I'm buying so much stuff that I wasn't expecting, but let's see. Which one do I like? Ooh, this one actually looks pretty nice. Did you make these? Did you make these?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's 50 baht? Okay, I'll get it. Almost there. Alright, 50 baht. Okay, Koh Phangan. I gotta get you closer so you can hear me. So I bought 2 bracelets and a necklace, which I didn't think I was going to do that, but they're really nice. So yeah, so I got this bracelet here and this one here. So this place, it doesn't feel like a human zoo to me. It's just people trying to make a living. These people are from Burma or Myanmar. I think the border for it is not that far away from here, so they gotta make a living. I didn't feel like it was a human zoo. Really not much to do here besides buy stuff, but yeah, if you have the time, I would recommend coming here. So I made it to my next destination. It is the longest bamboo bridge in the country of Thailand. It is about 20 years old, somewhere around there. There's a temple on the other side of the bridge, and it was built for the monks, so they had a way to get across from one end to the other. Let me finish this water. It's hot, and we'll go check it out. Almost there. Last set of stairs. It really wasn't too bad of a walk. This one is a little sketchy looking, but I figure it's been walked on many times, so that should be okay. Cup 45. Okay, cup and cup. So I think I've seen everything I want to see here in Mae Hong Son. I really enjoyed this temple that I am at right now. I'll put the name of it on the screen now, just in case you want to look more into it for yourself. I read reviews that it depends on when you come here. If you come here when there's a lot of people, it's not as enjoyable, but right now there's barely anybody here. So if you can come here when there's nobody here, I highly recommend it. So after leaving the bamboo bridge, I decided just to go back to the hotel, take a little break, took a little nap actually, which was nice. And hold on a sec, they put a sign right in the middle of the sidewalk. There you go. Yeah, so I went back to the hotel, took a nap. Now I am super hungry because the only thing I ate today was a muffin. I am craving Western food, but it is slim pickings here for that. But I think I found a place that's about a 20-minute walk from where I'm staying. So I figured go for a little walk, experience a little bit more of Mae Hong Son, and yeah, hopefully this food is good. So something funny just happened. A guy on the motorbike, he pulled over and I think he was asking me for directions. He was speaking Thai, and I just said, sorry buddy, I only speak English and I don't live here. And he said, oh, okay. So maybe I'm looking a little Thai today? I don't know. I don't know if I was just hungry or it was actually very good, but I enjoyed that very much. Good morning, everyone. Can you see me? Oh, I think that's better. Good morning, everyone. So today I am continuing my journey on the Mae Hong Son loop, leaving the town of Mae Hong Son and headed to Pai. It is about 70 miles and should take about 3 to 4 hours. Alright, before we get headed on the road, I need to put some gas in. Let's go do that. Alright, we are gassed up. Let us get on the road. that was a nice little break, but I am hungry, and I believe there is a cafe not too far away from here, so I'm gonna head there. So the place I was going to eat at is closed. Had a feeling it might be that way, but that's okay. I believe I am not too far away from Pai. Let's see. I'm only about 30 miles away, so a little over an hour to go. Let's just get it. Let's get it done. So I made it to Pai. Wasn't too bad of a ride. I think it's the shortest section from Mae Hong Son to Pai. Took about three and a half hours, but not too bad at all. I think I chose a very good place to stay at. It is a very peaceful, lovely looking place, and the owner is so nice. She said, whatever you need, don't hesitate to ask. I am here for you. Welcome to my home. That's always nice to hear. Tomorrow I have a couple places I want to check out. Trying to stay away from waterfalls and temples because I feel like that's all I've been doing and I'm kind of burnt out on it. But the two places I have in mind should be pretty cool. So until then, good night, and I will see you in the morning. Alright, so the first place I am going to is about an hour away. I think I drove by it yesterday, but I just didn't stop there. It is a cave. Okay, ready to go. So I made it to Nam Lod Cave. It is about an hour drive from Pai. don't know too much about it, so let's go find out. Yes, very low. Whoa. There you go. This is pretty cool. Oh, a bunch of fishes. Oh, is this where I feed the fishes?
Yeah, you can to feed fish inside the cave.
Oh, in the cave.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm waiting for my guide to light the lantern, because as you can see behind me, it is pretty dark in there. All right, so we're good to go? Okay, we are good to go, so let's go.
Okay, watch your head, please.
Okay, now low. Ooh, kind of wet.
Up.
Oh, wow.
It look like curtains.
It does look like curtains.
Yes.
Let me take a picture of that one.
This one is like my. When we to see shadow, it look like Chinese man.
Oh, it does. It does look like it. I can see him in the camera too, yeah. Wow.
Up, I look like small elephant.
Oh, it does. Elephant up there.
Yes.
Wow.
It's up trunk.
It's like popcorn.
This one is look like popcorn.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like popcorn.
Yes. Popcorn or cold flowers.
Wow. So much different varieties in this cave. Wow, that's cool.
This
Oh,
one,
whoa.
it look like UFO or stingray.
Yeah, it does. It's weird like how like this goes out like that.
The cave road is the biggest in Thailand.
The biggest cave in Thailand?
Yes.
You must come in here a lot because I would get lost. I have no idea where to go. We are going on a bamboo boat right now. Sit on this one? Go in this, sit in this way? Okay.
Fish.
We're gonna go all the way up there?
Yep.
Okay.
Put your fish on the bamboo.
Just leave it here? Okay. So that was quite the experience. I had a really good time, and I'm really glad that I came. My guide was very knowledgeable of all the information about the cave, and he shared it all with me. I think the only issue that I ran into was it was kind of hard to capture it on camera due to it being so dark in there. So hopefully I did a good job. But now I am going to head back to Pai with one stop along the way. All right, let's try not to fall here. Come on, don't slip. Not wearing the right shoes, but there we go. That's not too bad. So this is Phi Canyon. It is about 5 miles from the town of Pai. And yeah, I'm glad I came here. Not much to do besides just look at it and hike a little bit, but I always do the hiking at the worst time of the day when it's the hottest, so I'm exhausted. But anyway, that is going to conclude my time here in Pai. I really enjoyed this town. It's probably my favorite town I've been to so far. And I didn't think that was going to be the case because I read a lot about it and people have bad things to say about it, but in my experience, I really enjoyed it. Good morning, everyone. So today is the final day of the Mae Hong Son loop. I am leaving Pai. I really enjoyed my accommodations here. It is called Oasis Pai Resort. So if you are ever in Pai, I highly recommend you staying here. So there's not much to see from Pai to Chiang Mai, so I'm just gonna focus on riding. It should take about 3 hours and it's a beautiful day, so let's get on the road. Been a little bit since the last time I picked up the camera. Last time I spoke to you was in Chiang Mai, but as you can see, well, at least I hope that you can tell, I am not in Chiang Mai anymore. So let me do a little bit of a catch up for everyone. I took a flight to Bangkok and then I took a bus to Jom Tien Beach, which is where I am right now, and I am spending a couple nights here. I didn't record anything because I just wanted to take a break from doing stuff pretty much and recording videos. Mae Hong Son loop, I was doing something every single day for about 7 days. Yeah, that one took a little bit out of me, so just wanted to, like I said, take a break and get into the mood of making videos again. So tomorrow, early in the morning, I am going to be headed to the island of Koh Chang. It is about 6 hours away, so a little bit of a travel to get there, but shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I'm still recording. Okay, sure. Well, good morning, everyone. It is an early Sunday morning here in the town of Pattaya. I have arrived at where the bus is going to be taken up this morning. Got here early like I usually do. Always like to play it safe. You never know, something could happen and you could miss your bus and that would ruin the whole trip, but always playing it safe. I got about an hour or so before the bus leaves, so I will check in when it arrives. So it has been maybe 2.5 hours since we left. We pulled into this gas station area to take a 15-minute break, which I greatly appreciated because on that bus it is super cramped. I thought the plane ride from Phuket to Chiang Mai, that leg room was hard or horrible, but on this bus it's like 100 times worse. So after I think it was about 5 hours on the bus, I made it to the ferry. We ended up switching buses along the way to a bigger bus, so I wasn't cramped into that little tiny area for 5 hours. It's actually quite comfortable on the big bus, but I have to wait a little bit before the ferry arrives, about a half an hour. But if you can see, am I pointing at it? I think I'm pointing at it. That's Koh Chang, so it's not too far away. Shouldn't take that long to get there. I made it to the island of Koh Chang. The boat right here was pretty fast. Didn't get any sickness, so that's good. Now I am supposed to have a bus to take me to my hotel. I wasn't given any instructions really, but there's a whole bunch of buses over here, so let's see if I can figure it out. What number are you? You're 2? Do you know where number 1 is?
Number 1, no.
Down this way? That's 6. Number 1. This one?
Yeah.
So, after a very long and very tiring travel day, I made it to the island of Koh Chang. I will be here for 6 nights, which is quite a while for me. I usually just stay in places 2 to 3 nights, so I'm going to be here for a while. Tomorrow, I am going to be renting a motorbike and trying to make the most of my time here and see as much as I can. This is my last stop here in Thailand. I've been here for a little over a month and a half. I have enjoyed my time here very much. So let's make this last adventure here a good one. I was gonna go get a motorbike and go check out a waterfall. I don't think it's the best idea to do it right now in the rain. I mean, it's not a heavy rain, and I know how to ride in rain, but let's let's wait a little bit and see if the storm passes through. So it cleared up. I got the motorbike. I'm headed to the waterfall, but now it is just pouring rain. And I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's kind of hard to tell. So what I think I'm going to do is find somewhere to eat and hopefully pass the time and let the rain go by and continue on to the waterfall. The rain has cleared. At least the area that I'm in right now is clear. Behind you, it is cloudy, and I believe that's the direction I need to go in. But I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna do it. So I made it to the waterfall, well, at least to the area where the waterfall is. Behind me here, right there, is the hike I need to do. I don't know how long it is. Doesn't seem like it's uphill. Just looks like it's a straight shot through the jungle. And yeah, let's do it. What's the name of this waterfall? I don't even know. One thing I need to work on is knowing information to give to you guys. I don't do a very good job. So this waterfall is called Klung Lu Waterfall. Probably not pronouncing it right, but I think I'm pretty close. It's a pretty big waterfall. I think if you come not in the dry season, there should be a lot more water flowing down, but I think it looks nice, and I'm glad I came here. The hike to get to it is not too bad either. Quite enjoyable actually, hiking through the jungle along the river. Very beautiful. And yeah, so this is the only thing I had planned to do today. Tomorrow I have quite a few things to do and a lot of driving to do tomorrow, so just gonna kick back here for a little bit. No rush to get back to the hotel, and I will see you in the morning. So today I am going to be headed to the east side of Koh Chang. I am staying on the west side. The east side is less developed, so there's not many towns along the way, but there's a few places I want to check out. You have to drive around the entire island from where I am right now to where I'm going. In reality, it isn't too far away, but the road doesn't connect at the bottom of the island, so we have to do a big loop, but that gives us an opportunity to see the rest of the island. So I know I have been saying that I've been burnt out on going to temples, but I'm here at another one. This should be my last one here. The reason I came here is because over the past month and a half, I collected a lot of coins that I will never use. So I came here to donate a bag of coins that I've had. It's not that much. So that is going to conclude my visits to temples in Thailand. It was a nice last one to check out. The next place we're going to is not too far away. Hello, Swadee Cup. How much? 10 baht. Now I am here at a mangrove forest. Make sure I don't get hit in the head by a tree. It's not the first mangrove forest I've been to. When I was in Krabi and I rented a kayak, that was a mangrove forest. But this one, no kayaking, just a little boardwalk. I don't even think it's that far, but I thought I'd come and check it out. So this is actually quite enjoyable. Nice little walk through the mangrove forest. Definitely glad I came here. But I am going to continue on to the next location, which is on the very south tip of Koh Chang. So the next location is about a half an hour ride from where I am right now. So I'm gonna put the camera down and I'll see you when I get there. Stop it! Stop it, waves! I am not prepared for you. Man, why is it right when I start, it became windy? God, man. Make it so challenging for me. That's a big one. So, I am here, back on a kayak, once again. Rode to the most southern point of Koh Chang. At least that's, I believe it is. Oh, whoa, whoa, that was scary. Oh my gosh. I almost fell out. That's why they give you a life jacket. Oh, okay. But what was I saying? Yeah, so anyway, I am kayaking to a little island that isn't that far away. Good morning, everyone. I'm here at Kai Bay Viewpoint. Just a stop along the way. It's not my main destination. I'm headed to the lower west end of Koh Chang, to a fishing village, and I'm really hoping to get some good seafood when I'm down there. I have one more stop along the way to check out, but we should be at the fishing village very soon. I am here at this Rastafarian themed hangout area called Rasta View. Nice little view of the bay. Got myself a watermelon shake. Was thinking about getting something to eat because I haven't eaten anything all day, but I'm saving it for the seafood. But this watermelon shake, it's very good. So that was a nice little hangout spot. Good music, good vibes, good everything. So that little bay I was looking at is actually the fishing village that I am going to. So not too far away. So this area is called Bang Bao Pier. Lots of places to buy stuff, but I haven't seen any food yet, so maybe if I keep on walking I'll find something. I'm ready to order.
Yeah.
Can I get the baked lobster with butter and garlic cheese? Now that is the seafood I wanted. Get out of here, you fly. Very, very good. This area that I am at right now, I rode by it a couple days ago. It is on the east side of Koh Chang, and when I rode by it, I just thought to myself, that would make a good spot, not just to end this video, but also end the Thailand series. So there are two things I want to talk about before I end the video. Number one is my final thoughts of Koh Chang, and number two, my final thoughts of the whole trip. So I've been to 5 islands during my time here, and I would have to say by far that Koh Chang is my favorite island. I am staying in an area called White Sand Beach, which is considered probably the most touristy area on the island, but I don't know if it's because I'm here during the week or it's just really slow right now, but there's really not that many people here, so it's tolerable. The crowds and all that stuff, and yeah, it was a really nice area to stay in. Also, this side of the island, the east side, I really enjoyed just riding my motorbike on the road all the way. I went down all the way to the end of the road, and for the most part it follows the ocean, and like I said, there's really not much on the side, so a lot of nature, nice stuff to look at, and yeah, I would probably say that was the most fun I had. So now let us talk about my overall experience traveling through Thailand. I've been here for about a little under 2 months, and I've been to many different places, from chaotic cities to islands of the south to the mountains of the north. And I have to say, even though there were some down points along the way, I really enjoyed my time here. The people are so nice. Me personally, I didn't meet one negative Thai person. And also, I know that I didn't eat enough Thai food. That's on me, I know it, I know. But the Thai food that I did eat was so good. So the next time I am in Thailand, more Thai food, I promise. It is going to be a little bit sad when I leave in a couple days, but I will always have these memories, and that's probably the most important thing to me in life, is just having good memories. When I'm an old man, if I'm lucky enough to live that long, I just want to be able to look back and say I lived my life to the fullest and I have no regrets. My time here in Thailand is concluded, but my time here in Southeast Asia is not. I am going to be headed to a new country. Gonna leave that to us as a surprise, so tune in to the next video. And yeah, I just wanted to say also, thank you so much for watching these videos. I was kind of worried that a lot of people wouldn't stick around because of how different these videos are from the Great Divide videos, but it seems like a lot of people stuck around, and I really appreciate that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. And I will see you real soon in the next one. Well, hello everyone. It has been a little bit since the last time I picked up the camera. Last time I spoke to you was in Chiang Mai, but as you can see, well, at least I hope that you can tell, I am not in Chiang Mai anymore. So let me do a little bit of a catch up for everyone. I took a flight to Bangkok, and then I took a bus to Jom Tien Beach, which is where I am right now, and I am spending a couple nights here. I didn't record anything because I just wanted to take a break from doing stuff pretty much and recording videos. Mae Hong Son loop, I was doing something every single day for about 7 days. So I usually take breaks between videos, but yeah, that one took a little bit out of me, so just wanted to, like I said, take a break and get into the mood of making videos again, which I am. I'm looking forward to making this final video here in Thailand. So tomorrow, early in the morning, I am going to be headed to the island of Koh Chang. It is about 6 hours away, so a little bit of a travel to get there, but shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to catch everybody up before we get into the video, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. So I will see you in the morning. Oh, I'm still recording. Okay, sure. Well, good morning, everyone. It is an early Sunday morning here in the town of Pattaya. I have arrived at where the bus is going to be taken up this morning. Got here early, like I usually do. Always like to play it safe. You never know, something could happen and you could miss your bus and that would ruin the whole trip, but always playing it safe. I got about an hour or so before the bus leaves, so I will check in when it arrives. So it has been maybe 2.5 hours since we left. We pulled into this gas station area to take a 15-minute break, which I greatly appreciated because on that bus it is super cramped. I thought the plane ride from Phuket to Chiang Mai, that leg room was hard or horrible, but on this bus it's like 100 times worse. So after, I think it was about 5 hours on the bus, I made it to the ferry. We ended up switching buses along the way to a bigger bus, so I wasn't cramped into that little tiny area for 5 hours. It's actually quite comfortable on the big bus. But I have to wait a little bit before the ferry arrives, about a half an hour. But if you can see, am I pointing at it? I think I'm pointing at it. That's Koh Chang, so it's not too far away. Shouldn't take that long to get there. I made it to the island of Koh Chang. The boat right here was pretty fast. Didn't get any sickness, so that's good. Now I am supposed to have a bus to take me to my hotel. I wasn't given any instructions really, but there's a whole bunch of buses over here, so let's see if I can figure it out. What number are you? You're 2? Do you know where number 1 is?
Number 1, no, 2.
Down this way? That's 6. Number 1. This one?
Yeah.
So, after a very long and very tiring travel day, I made it to the island of Koh Chang. I will be here for 6 nights, which is quite a while for me. I usually just stay in places 2 to 3 nights, so I'm going to be here for a while. Tomorrow, I am going to be renting a motorbike and trying to make the most of my time here and see as much as I can. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this is my last stop here in Thailand. I've been here for a little over a month and a half. I have enjoyed my time here very much. So let's make this last adventure here a good one. Gonna relax for the rest of the night, and I will see you in the morning. I was gonna go get a motorbike and go check out a waterfall. I don't think it's the best idea to do it right now in the rain. I mean, it's not a heavy rain, and I know how to ride in rain, but let's wait a little bit and see if the storm passes through. So it cleared up. I got the motorbike. I'm headed to the waterfall, but now it is just pouring rain. And I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's kind of hard to tell. So what I think I'm going to do is find somewhere to eat and hopefully pass the time and let the rain go by and continue on to the waterfall. So I know this isn't Thai food, and honestly, I've kind of slacked on eating Thai food during my time here, but Western food is so affordable here. It's everywhere, and it's really good. The rain has cleared. At least the area that I'm in right now is clear. Behind you, it is cloudy, and I believe that's the direction I need to go in. But I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna do it. So I made it to the waterfall. Well, at least to the area where the waterfall is. Behind me here, right there, is the hike I need to do. I don't know how long it is. Doesn't seem like it's uphill. Just looks like it's a straight shot through the jungle. And yeah, let's do it. What's the name of this waterfall? I don't even know. One thing I need to work on is knowing information to give to you guys. I don't do a very good job. So this waterfall is called Klung Lu Waterfall. Probably not pronouncing it right, but I think I'm pretty close. It's a pretty big waterfall. I think if you come not in the dry season, there should be a lot more water flowing down, but I think it looks nice and I'm glad I came here. The hike to get to it is not too bad either. Quite enjoyable actually, hiking through the jungle along the river. Very beautiful. And yeah, so this is the only thing I had planned to do today. Tomorrow I have quite a few things to do and a lot of driving to do tomorrow, so just gonna kick back here for a little bit. No rush to get back to the hotel, and I will see you in the morning. So today I am going to be headed to the east side of Koh Chang. I am staying on the west side. The east side is less developed, so there's not many towns along the way, but there's a few places I want to check out. You have to drive around the entire island from where I am right now to where I'm going. In reality, it isn't too far away, but the road doesn't connect at the bottom of the island, so we have to do a big loop, but that gives us an opportunity to see the rest of the island. So I know I have been saying that I've been burnt out on going to temples, but I'm here at another one. This should be my last one here. The reason I came here is because over the past month and a half, I collected a lot of coins that I will never use. So I came here to donate a bag of coins that I've had. It's not that much. So that is going to conclude my visits to temples in Thailand. It was a nice last one to check out. The next place we're going to is not too far away. Hello, Swadee Cup. How much? 10 baht. Now I am here at a mangrove forest. Make sure I don't get hit in the head by a tree. It's not the first mangrove forest I've been to. When I was in Krabi and I rented a kayak, that was a mangrove forest. But this one, no kayaking, just a little boardwalk. I don't even think it's that far, but I thought I'd come and check it out. So this is actually quite enjoyable. Nice little walk through the mangrove forest. Definitely glad I came here. But I am going to continue on to the next location, which is on the very south tip of Koh Chang. So the next location is about a half an hour ride from where I am right now. So I'm gonna put the camera down and I'll see you when I get there. Oh shit. Stop it. Stop it, waves. I am not prepared for you. Man, why is it right when I start, it became windy? God, man. Make it so challenging for me. Oh, that's a big one. So, I am here, back on a kayak, once again. Rode to the most southern point of Koh Chang. At least that's, I believe it is. Oh, whoa, whoa, that was scary. Oh my gosh. I almost fell out. That's why they give you a life jacket. Oh, okay. But what was I saying? Yeah, so anyway, I am kayaking to a little island that isn't that far away. Good morning, everyone. I'm here at Kai Day Viewpoint. Just a stop along the way. It's not my main destination. I'm headed to the lower west end of Koh Chang, to a fishing village. And I'm really hoping to get some good seafood when I'm down there. I have one more stop along the way to check out, but we should be at the fishing village very soon. I am here at this Rastafarian themed hangout area called Rasta View. Nice little view of the bay. Got myself a watermelon shake. Was thinking about getting something to eat because I haven't eaten anything all day, but I'm saving it for the seafood. But this watermelon shake is very good. So that was a nice little hangout spot. Good music, good vibes, good everything. So that little bay I was looking at is actually the fishing village that I am going to. So not too far away. So this area is called Bang Bao Pier. Lots of places to buy stuff, but I haven't seen any food yet, so maybe if I keep on walking I'll find something. I'm ready to order. Yeah. Can I get the baked lobster with butter and garlic cheese? Now that is the seafood I wanted. Get out of here, you fly. Very, very good. This area that I am at right now, I rode by it a couple days ago. It is on the east side of Koh Chang, and when I rode by it, I just thought to myself, that would make a good spot, not just to end this video, but also end the Thailand series. So there are two things I want to talk about before I end the video. Number one is my final thoughts of Koh Chang, and number two, my final thoughts of the whole trip. So I've been to 5 islands during my time here, and I would have to say by far that Koh Chang is my favorite island. I am staying in an area called White Sand Beach, which is considered probably the most touristy area on the island, but I don't know if it's because I'm here during the week or it's just really slow right now, but there's really not that many people here, so it's tolerable. The crowds and all that stuff, and yeah, it was a really nice area to stay in. Also, this side of the island, the east side, I really enjoyed just riding my motorbike on the road all the way. I went down all the way to the end of the road, and for the most part it follows the ocean, and like I said, there's really not much on the side, so a lot of nature, nice stuff to look at, and yeah, I would probably say that was the most fun I had. So now let us talk about my overall experience traveling through Thailand. I've been here for about a little under 2 months, and I've been to many different places, from chaotic cities to islands of the south to the mountains of the north. And I have to say, even though there were some down points along the way, I really enjoyed my time here. The people are so nice. Me personally, I didn't meet one negative Thai person. And also, I know that I didn't eat enough Thai food. That's on me, I know it, I know. But the Thai food that I did eat was so good. So the next time I am in Thailand, more Thai food, I promise. It is going to be a little bit sad when I leave in a couple days, but I will always have these memories, and that's probably the most important thing to me in life, is just having good memories. When I'm an old man, if I'm lucky enough to live that long, I just want to be able to look back and say I lived my life to the fullest and I have no regrets. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. And I will see you real soon in the next one.